Welcome back to episode 4 of Toasty on Tour. I am Toasty, Toasty FM, whatever you want to call me, and we are back for Llandudno here in the Welsh Premier League. And a new thing today. So the last couple episodes have been fairly long. I've noticed that has been a little bit of an issue. I wanted to fit in 2 games an episode, but that seems like a little bit overkill. I don't like editing down the games themselves. I think the tension is fun to watch, so I'm trying to stick to one episode. This episode's gonna be one game, and it will be against which team is this? I don't know who are we playing. Riska? Oh, this is the cup, so they're probably not. They're in. I don't know how many. I can't tell which leagues we're in. If we're low, high, whatever. Well, obviously we're in the top division, obviously, but everybody else is kind of. I'm just like not sure. So just I bear with me. The leagues up. Then I should probably do some research and look up Welsh League Division 2 is that. But I've also seen other like the Welsh it might be 3rd division, it might be 4th division. I have no idea. So that's something I have to figure out over time. Now, as far as the schedule, it's been up and down, I would say. We've had some good games. We've had a few games of just we can't hold lead. Again, up 2-0 there. A victory against Connor's Way, up 1-0. 2-0, up 3-0. We could not hold the lead for whatever reason in that game. And again, it's against Ballatown. I was actually going to come back for this game, but I was just into it. I was like, I need a victory. I'm so tired of not being able to hold a victory. So I went into this game. I was about 15 minutes in. I was like, oh, crap. This is the team that I wanted to face next episode. So, unfortunately, that happened, but as you can see, I'm sure it was entertaining for the neutral. But if you are supporting me, if you are supporting Llandudno, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great performance from us. And up front, it was bad. Defensively, it was bad. You could see their quality. You could see why they're top of the table, clearly top of the table, I believe. Not clearly. But they are a very good team, and it will likely be between the Ballatown and the New Saints as far as who wins this title. We haven't been that bad. We haven't been that bad, I have to say. We are significantly mid-table. We're a lot better than everybody below us, I would say, and just not. We're close to teams like Bangor, Cardiff. Seven Druids and Barry. Those are the group we're in. There's basically 3 groups right now, and we're kind of in the middle, which is kind of not what I want to be. It makes me say maybe we should take a couple more risks, because this has to be. I'm trying to use this club as a stepping stone, and I can't be worrying about that. I can't be like facing these teams. I don't want to stay here 2 years. I mean, I could stay here 2 years, maybe go for a title, but I want to put myself out there and show my managerial quality so I can move up to the next step. So it's a balance between not being. If I take a risk, it could end up backfiring. But this is going to be an interesting game for us because we are facing a lower division side. We're not to take the game by the scruff of neck because we are a significantly better team. So it's going to be tough. But so let's get in the lineup for today's game. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what kind of what our schedule coming up looks like. We have a game in 7 days, so I don't think I'm going to be risking anything as far as playing players. So let's just get into the game and go from there. Alright guys, so this lineup we're going for today's game, I'll probably change up something different as far as mentalities and probably go a little more attacking. But there is a little bit of rotation. couple guys tired. The Dave Roberts, Johnstons, Aaron Hassels. That's why they're not starting today's game. What was I gonna say? What's his name? Robert Nurse has taken over that spot from Jago. Jago's not been playing great. I was gonna start playing Hart more at left wing, but then he got hurt. So Evans still there. Evans has been great. We're just very inconsistent, which is kind of it's a bad place to be. We're middle of the road as far as everything. We're okay. In every position, we have some good strikers. I will say that we do have some good strikers. When they are put in positions to be successful, they are successful. It's around that we have a tad bit of trouble, from what I've seen. So I'm gonna probably give this about 15 minutes, and what we're currently gonna play. We are away from home, so maybe this team will try to come at us a little bit more. So I'm gonna hold off on changing it, but it is something I will be wary of in the game. I do think we should dominate. I think we should certainly dominate in this game, considering what I think this team would be, which is in about the 4th division. So we should be winning this game easily. Jones here. And see, I mean, we put our strikers in positions to score, and they score. And that's great. The Williams to Jones partnership. They have been playing up front. They're probably our 2 best strikers. Toby Jones it's been basically them 3, alternating in and out for sure. But very well done from our team. Some solid play. And I think I'm going to change this behind goal. I don't like behind goal. Maybe data analyst. This is kind of, I like data analyst because you can, from the top, you can see more movement. You can see the whole field basically. You can kind of see how it all works together to create an offensive move, which is kind of nice. Especially with me, trying to improve this team, the best way I can. So it is. I think it's pretty useful. So we are up 1-0. We've held them to no shots, and it's been, other than that, there hasn't been much going on. They have the James gang up front, S James and T James. So that, I don't know how good they are. We have the Joneses, they have the Jameses, I guess. You'll probably see a Toby Jones introduction later on in the game, I'm guessing. That's pretty much it. This game has been significantly boring, for sure. So, what do I talk about? Probably not this game, because this game's been terrible. I want to go attacking just to have something. Let's just go attacking. We have 2 strikers. We're a better team than this team is. Possession. I'm sure we're holding on possession. Yeah. It's been okay. It's been an okay first half, and we got the goal. That's the most significant thing. We've allowed them to get a shot. They were going to go in the whole game without a shot. That's for sure. I would kind of hope not. And so a good performance, I'd say so far. Exactly what we would need, but nothing spectacular, which is a little bit worrying. I mean, it makes sense because we're not a spectacular team. We don't have these creative players up top. It's basically we work the ball through our strikers, and they're the ones that legitimately create a lot of what we do. So that's led to what we've seen so far. I mean, it was a Williams, Mark Williams to Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones, that's an insurance company. Ball in from across. Good job by Joyce to get it. Edwards here. Cross to Taylor. Taylor finds Jago. Jago with the left foot. With a left-footed. Okay. I would not expect any of these players to be really good with the weak foot. But Jago got that nice cross in with the left foot. Their striker did not want any of Joyce. And you could see here, you could see a little bit, like the intricate movements, I would say. And Morgan Jones does a good job peeling off his defender at the last second, finding a little bit of space behind him, and he gets his second. I'm going to keep him on. I'm going to bring on Toby Jones, get the Jones gang going up top. A little bit of pace as well from Toby Jones. Mark Williams is surprisingly, you'd think he's a target man, he's a big dude, he might not be that fast, but he is pretty fast from what I've seen. Balls over the top, he can pull away from a defender a little bit, which is nice to see. And they're not going for at a very attacking formation either. We have to say from Riska, 2 defensive midfielders, 2 center midfielders, and 2 strikers. The shaft lineup. I like. Got the base and the shaft. That's what they're going with today. Are they going to change it? I don't know. I mean, they've already made 2 subs and they've sticked with the same formation. So I don't know. They might not have any wide players to kind of switch it up, or even to bring one of those defensive midfielders up into attacking midfield position. It's something I'm gonna have to look at. But they've definitely stayed with that 4-2-2-2, which is interesting. And they made the 3rd substitution. They have not changed anything, so they are staying put. I think it's time for us to make a sub. Another one here. Dix has been okay. He's going to come off for Hassel. Maybe switch these across. That was fine, and I think that'll be good for now. Maybe bring on a Mike Williams in there as well. And just to get us out of here, Evans ball in. Somehow Mike Williams did not get a 3rd for us from point blank range. Bangs into the post, or it bangs in the crossbar, and we probably should be 3-0 up here, with just a matter of minutes here. Another ball in. Evans, Edwards, and Jago gets a goal. Jago, I would love him to play like this in all the games, but doesn't happen necessarily. As we get a 3rd, it's a route. It's not a route, but a very solid performance, and exactly what you'd expect from when you're playing. And that was with the left foot. Jago's showing it off today. He wants playing time. He's got a cross with his left, a goal with his left. The guy's ambidextrous, for sure. And just seconds left here in this game. Rutter's gonna just kick it up, and the ref should blow the whistle, and there it is. And we got a solid victory, I would say. 3-0, and just what the doctor ordered, considering our struggles. We were able to hold on to a lead. I'm not very impressed with that, considering our opponent, but we did hold on to it, I guess, which is nice. And so let's go to the upcoming schedule. One thing that I will say for this team is we have some excellent youngsters in some good positions. First of all, a guy like Morgan Jones, I forget that he's 18 and he's very good. He's solid for this division. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to become a great top 5 leagues. I don't think he can be any of Europe's 15 league striker. But he's very good, 18-year-old, and you can see his stats. Started 10, came off the bench for 4, and has 7 goals and an assist. He's a solid player, and he's something we're gonna have to look to. And if we do stay longer than a season, he's a guy that we're gonna have to build around, that we're gonna have to look at as somebody that we can look to and say, like, this guy is very good. And then we can build a team around him. And it's not just him. We have some other solid players, I would say. Reports. We have some quality in there. A guy like Jake Phillips or Ryan Edwards, even likes of a Danny Taylor, James Joyce. Look at these potentials. We have some potential in there, for sure. And that's nice to see for for a team like this. So, and I think transfer wise, the transfer we did bring in were young players that can develop, and I think they have helped. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they have helped, but they are probably a little more for the future, I would say. I'm not saying I'm gonna be here for the future, but it's just a little bit of a, hey, if it doesn't work out, if you have to stay here for another season, it can happen. Um, so what's up next? We don't have a lot left. Like I said, it's a short season, so January we'll be done by January. Except the Welsh Cup's there. I don't know how this stuff works. Um, I have no idea. So do we have 2 seasons? I don't know. Can we look that up actually? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal here? Like season preview, start date, end date. How does it end in May when its games are scheduled? Do we just like start all over again? Whatever. I have no idea. But okay, so let's just go until the end of this part, the first half or whatever. So probably do Newtown or Newton, maybe Newton, like a fig Newton, or Cardiff, one of these games around here, depending, and then we'll do whatever's left later on, and then do this Welsh Cup game for the end of this part of the season. It's going to be a little bit. I'm still a little confused about how this works. Again, I have to do some research. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining me today for a great win. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves.